What's good, everybody? It is your boy Johnny back with another video. Today, I would like to do another anniversary video. A few videos back, I did an anniversary of the 80th of Batman. Well, today, I am doing the 80th of Marvel Comics. Earlier this year, marked the 80th year of Marvel Comics. So, I'm going to show some stuff I have as far as media of it. And just share what I have in my collection as far as movies, really mainly movies and TV shows. And then I have one video game. So I'm just going to share with you guys what I have in my collection. You guys always see my whole collection behind me when I'm doing my videos. So today I am going to show you what I have. I think first I'm going to start with, I guess, the one video game that I have. It's an old school video game. And it is this. Wolverine. It's a Wolverine video game from Sega Genesis. I had this for a few years. Like I said before in my other video, I collect old video games. Not as much as I used to anymore. You know. Kind of getting out of that. So, there we have that. So yeah, Marvel. They're pretty big in the movie world, and you're about to see the stuff I have. First, I'm going to show TV shows I own. For the most part, these are in order, sort of. So let's just get started. So first, we have this. This is the SpiderMan 67 collection. This is the 1967 animated series. This DVD set is actually very rare. Basically, as soon as it came out, it went out of print. It sold out very quick, and it went out of print. But a lot of the stuff you're going to see is available, you know, digitally on streaming services or whatever. But it is, I have a thing about owning the physical media of it. And I found this, and I got so excited. I found this used a couple of years ago. But, yeah, so this is the 1967 animated series of Spider-Man, the complete series. I think it's like 6 discs. So, but these next few ones I'm going to show are my childhood right here, man. Here's the Fantastic Four, the 1994 and 95 series. So, and Fantastic Four, man, I feel like they can't get right in theaters. And, you know, for the most part, Marvel's been very successful with, you know, all their characters they play off of. You know, usually they would just use the basic ones, I guess, like the Hulk and Spider-Man and X-Men. But they expanded their movies so far, and they're doing a good job representing them, or presenting them. Even more better, I hate to say, than DC. They're just so successful at it. Marvel is. So there's the animated series of Fantastic Four. But the Fantastic Four, I feel a lot of people feel like they just can't get right. People just can't get into it. And I personally think they're not going to try anymore. But yeah. And you'll see that I don't own everything of the movies when I get to them. And I only have a few animated series I'm about to show. Alright, this was one of my favorite ones growing up. And it's this one. The X-Men. This is an awesome anime series. When this came out on DVD, the series, I was so excited. I bought all 5 volumes. I'm about to show you them. The only sucky thing about these DVD sets is they're not in the order they aired. They're in the production order, so they're a little bit out of order as they go on. But the releases. But this is volume 1, and it contains Night of the Sentinels, which I think is the first episode. Yep, and one of the best episodes, man. Yep, I love this series. And if you watch this series, oops, I skipped ahead to volume 5. My bad. Let's do this. Here's volume 2. If you watch this series, you can see where the movies base off some of their ideas off this animated series, and of course the comic books. Like they have I know they have one on here called Days of Future Past, and look, here's one called The Dark Phoenix, which is the latest movie of X-Men, which I do not own. You will see that I don't own it yet, but yeah. And I don't collect comic books. I think I said this before in my one of Batman. That's one of the things I'm glad I don't, because there's so much out there, you know. all the different publishers and all that. And plus, I would like the classic ones, and it would cost a lot of money probably. So I don't collect comic books. All right, here's the other animated series. This is the last one I have. This is of Iron Man, the 1994 animated series. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna show. You know what? Let me show these Blu-rays of Marvel. All right, so just like DC Comics, Marvel had some animated features. Some that are rated PG-13 or PG or whatever. Most of them PG-13, just like DC. But I tell you what, I think that DC has that down. Like this, as far as this universe goes, they are the best at it. Because I think that Marvel really don't come out with any anymore. And I don't own all of them. I have just a little stack of them. But this is really one of the main first ones. The main one of the first ones I did. This is Ultimate Avengers. This is the 2 movie set. So it has Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2. This came out in like, I want to say like 07, something like that. So I don't own all these neither, but some of these I end up seeing on streaming services, like the Thor one. They had one just a standalone Thor, and they had Doctor Strange, and I didn't really buy those. I only bought a few. If I was able to see them like on streaming services, I watched them and I decided whether to buy them or not. And this is really the first time when Blu-ray came out. These movies right here. This right here personally is my favorite out of the Marvel animated movies. Is this the Hulk versus Thor and Hulk versus Wolverine? So there you go. And of course the Wolverine one's amazing. If I had to choose my favorite character, I would have to say Wolverine. Probably. He's just so cool. I like the animated series Wolverine from the 90s, what I showed earlier. But yeah, so these are the few I bought. And all these aren't that, for me, not too exciting. They're just okay. Especially when you get to hear, like, this movie really stunk, I remember. I figured I'd try it out, and it was horrible. But yeah, as far as these go, I think DC has them down. They do a very good job in presenting their animated features that are PG-13 and rated R. Okay, this is moving pretty quick, so I'm going to show all my movies now I own, which, well, at least what I can find of Marvel. First, let me just show these. And I don't own all the Marvel movies. You'll see the ones I'm missing. Like, I know I'm missing Daredevil and Elektra, like all the early Marvel movies, which weren't really that great. I bought this when this came out, and I bought this during Black Friday, and it has both of the movies. But this movie I was very disappointed in, and I don't think I'm alone. I remember seeing the trailer of this. It looked so good and promising, and it stunk. Like a good amount of the earlier, Marvel movies weren't that great. This could have been awesome. The first Ghost Rider, and the second Ghost Rider was just horrible. I think a lot of people would agree, but like movies like Elektra and Daredevil, I don't have. I don't have the first time they did Spider-Man in the early 2000s. I can't remember the actor's name that played Spider-Man. But all right, first let's start with, I guess, this. This is a collectible Target exclusive of the Hulk from 2008. This stars Edward Norton as the Hulk before they used the other guy. I can't remember his name, who's in the Avengers and all that. So, and that's another one, is the Hulk. A lot of people, I feel like they have a hard time presenting the Hulk. He only does good in a group, really with the Avengers. It's kind of sad, but what are you going to do? All right, and then I have this. This is either a Best Buy or Target exclusive of Iron Man, the first movie. Looks like his helmet. It's pretty cool. Bought this when it came out. Okay, so now we're going to do all the Blu-rays. And of the newer Marvel movies, you'll see I'm missing some, because I didn't buy all of them. I used to do a very good job at keeping up with these, but not anymore. Just due to other priorities. A lot of stuff to keep up with, especially all the stuff that Marvel releases. Okay, this is Iron Man 2. This was a Steelbook exclusive, I think, at Target. One of 30,000, so 8,153 of 30,000 they made. So yeah. So Iron Man 2. Then we have Iron Man 3. So yeah, as far as the live action movies, like I said, Marvel does a great job. They obviously have that down pat more than DC does. They're more successful, really, and they took chances with a lot of these characters like Thor that they never really tried, and they presented them great. And I think it's amazing how they did them. They really are awesome. The chances they took on like Thor and Captain America and Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther, which is one of my favorites out of these newer Marvel movies. But it's really DC, all they have is like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And the Avengers movie, the Justice League movie, I gotta say, it wasn't that great. I was super excited. I'm like, finally, a Justice League movie. All right, now we're at Captain America, as you can see. But it wasn't that great. I tried watching it a couple times, couldn't watch it. So there you go. Civil War. Sweetness. And you'll see that I don't have what do you call it? Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, certain movies like that. They just didn't catch my interest. Some like Guardians of the Galaxy, I really don't care for, to be honest. But I have them both because I bought the first one and watched it, didn't like it. But I'm a completist, so I end up buying the second one when it came out. Here's Age of Ultron. I didn't really like Age of Ultron. I wasn't that big of a fan of this movie. The first one I was a fan of. I remember seeing that in the movies twice. And you never thought they could top the first one, but they did. Like with this one, Infinity War. And I do not own Endgame yet. I've been meaning to get it. Do not own it. I rented it though and watched it, and it was amazing because I didn't get to see it in theaters. So there's Infinity War. All right, now we're at Guardians of the Galaxy. There we go. Volume 1, and here's Volume 2. Yeah, I think it had different collect. I think I got this at Walmart. It had different collectible covers. All right. Now the newer ones. This is one of my favorite. Black Panther really is amazing. This one and another one I'm going to show. That's really one of my favorites. But Black Panther is awesome. Great cast. Great story. Keeps you on the edge of your seat. Good. Keeps you interested. Doesn't really drag. Awesome movie. This guy's Chadwick something. What's his name? I can't remember. Chadwick something. He's in a lot of good movies. He played Jackie Robinson. He played James Brown. Very good actor. So is Michael B. Jordan. He's also in Creed. This guy's in Get Out. This girl's been in a lot of movies. She's beautiful. And so is she. I just saw her in something. But good cast. Good, strong cast. I think it's great. And there's Angela Bassett in here. A whole bunch of people. But if you have not seen this movie, man, I totally recommend it. And I gotta say, when this movie came out, it kind of pissed me off. Everyone was acting. Everything's always about color and conflict and all that. Some people were saying, "Oh, don't see it because a white guy create these characters," or "Go see it because of this," or "Don't see it because of that." Like, come on, man. If you're into Marvel superhero movies, you're gonna see it regardless. Just see it if you want to see it. If you don't want to see it, don't see it. Why does it have to be all that color shit? Tell me. I'll never understand that. It really bugs the hell out of me. But this was a great movie. It deserved the awards that it got. I thought it was amazing. I spent a long time on that, showing that movie. Okay. Next is these. And I really like all of them. They're all amazing. I enjoy every time they come out with any of these. The XMen movies. This is my trilogy set I have. I bought this years ago. Of course, like everyone else, I am not a fan of, is it Last Stand? When Jean Grey goes off the deep end, I think it is. I think it's The Last Stand. So, basically when she turns into the Phoenix. So, Yeah. So this is the X-Men, the first 3 movies. I remember, I mean, they stretch these out over like 20 years, which is blows my mind. And then years later, they came back with these. A few years later, here is, I guess I got the Target exclusive, First Class, great movie. All these X-Men movies do not disappoint. Days of Future Past. I'm missing one of them. One of the movies of these. But then we have Apocalypse. I really don't remember what this is about. I think I gotta watch it over again. So we got Apocalypse. What else we got? Okay. Yeah, I'm missing the newest one that just came out. Dark Phoenix. Alright, now we got the Wolverine movies. The origin ones. A lot of people didn't like this, but I enjoyed this one. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed this one very much. I don't know why people didn't, but it's their thing. This, the Wolverine, this is the one I enjoyed less. Wasn't that great to me. But what are you going to do? The Wolverine. And then it came back out with this, the last one, Logan. This is really the end of Hugh Jackman being Logan or Wolverine. It's going to be hard to see someone else play Wolverine because he's just played Wolverine for so long. It's just crazy. But this was an amazing movie. This has, I think this was a Target exclusive also. It has 2 versions of the film. Yeah, it has the Noir version, so in black and white. And then it has the regular version. So, great movie. I totally suggest this. And the way this movie, what do you call it, ends, it keeps it hanging on. There's going to be a new generation of X-Men. I'm just assuming. I don't know. Maybe. Because I'm not a comic book person. I don't know all the backstories of all this stuff. I just enjoy watching them. I know a little bit about them. But like I said before, I'm mostly a DC guy. Okay. Here's an older one. We have The Punisher. I don't own the second one. I heard it was crap. Never really seen it. Maybe I should see it, though. I think it was called Warzone. But how can you have it without Tom Jane? Okay. Here's a Fantastic Four. As you can tell, I haven't even watched it. I got this on Black Friday, I remember. Heard it wasn't that great. I just need to go ahead and watch it, though. But this is one of the movies I feel like they'll never really get right, or people won't really be interested in it. I guess it's just a hard market for Fantastic Four. I don't know. But here's Fantastic Four. I need to watch it, though. All right. And then we have these. The Amazing Spider-Man. I'll tell you what, man. They've been they touched on Spider-Man a lot in a short amount of time, man. So I got this one. The Amazing Spider-Man. This is the one with Jamie Foxx, I think, isn't it? No, that's the second one. I forget who's in this one. But this is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is one with Jamie Foxx. Then not too long after this, they came out with the other one. This one. Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't own the new one. I think it's called Far From Home. I do not own it yet. I know it just came out not too long ago. But here is Homecoming. So, there you go. And this one's pretty good. I can't believe how much Michael Keaton aged. Blows my mind. Okay. Now my last two, besides Black Panther, these are the other ones I really enjoyed. Because I'll be honest with you, I kind of got out of the superhero craze. That's why I think I don't keep up with them a lot. So, but this brought me back. Deadpool. Deadpool is amazing, man. It's hilarious. It's good action. Good movies. Keeps you interested. Liked it a lot. I like this one. It's like Careless Whisper from George Michael and Wham. It's like the center of the whole movie. It's kind of funny. But this movie brought me back. This and Black Panther. Those are the ones that really caught my interest a lot. I just got over the superhero craze. So I really don't see them in theaters anymore like I used to. I used to follow this stuff like crazy. Not only that, man. Life's busy. So don't really have time for this stuff anymore. But you know what, everybody? That is it. That is my whole collection of my Marvel stuff. I just figured I'd show stuff, seeing that this year is the 80th year of Marvel Comics. Started back in 1939, I guess. Yeah, something like that. 49, 59, 69, 39, 89, 99. Is that? Oh, well, I mean 49, I guess. Anyways, my bad. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed me showing my Marvel collection, all the stuff I own on my media, of movies and TV shows, animated features, and my one video game. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. This has gone long enough. So, I'll see you all later, and goodbye.